the glow of a glass and metal screen. It's the only place left where we're still 17. I'm scrolling through the years, through the miss you and the home, back to when your name was the heartbeat in my phone. But every I love you is a ghost that I can't keep, and I'm losing hours of much needed sleep, just looking at the timeline of a life we used to share, before you decided that you didn't want to be there. My thumb is shaking over the icon of the bin. If I click it, does the healing finally begin? Or am I just erasing the only proof I have that I wasn't just a dreamer in a world of broken glass? I'm deleting the history, one message at a time, turning every forever into a forgotten crime. I'm clearing the cache of the way your laughter fell, watching the digital memory start to burn and melt, from the first hello to the final we're through. I'm deleting the history of me and you. There's a photo from that winter. You were wrapped in my old scarf. We were laughing at a joke that only we could understand in the dark. I remember the temperature, the way the wind bit at our skin. Now I'm wondering which folder I should put that heartache in. The suggested people list still shows your smiling face, like the internet is mocking me for losing in this race. I click clear all data, and I feel the sudden chill of 1,000 conversations going hauntingly still. Is there a undo button for the way I let you go? Is there a refresh for a heart that's beating slow? The screen goes black and I see my own reflection, a man who's finally lost his last connection. Hello to the final we're through. I'm deleting the history of me and you. Empty inbox, 0 results found. The only thing left is the silence of the ground. I put the phone down, face first on the bed, trying to delete the voices inside of my head. History clear, storage is free, but there's still so much of you left inside of me. I still buy the coffee that you used to like. I still take the long way on my morning hike past the bench by the river where we carved our names. Before we were ash, before we were flames. The house is a museum of things we once said. I'm sleeping on your side of our unmade bed, searching for a sin that is starting to fade in the wreckage of every promise we made. They say time is a healer, a thief in the night, but time is just distance from what was once right. And every floorboard that creaks in the hall is just another shadow pinned to the wall. Now every ghost in this house has your eyes. Every cold wind that blows wears your disguise. I'm haunted by versions of who we should be, by the you that is gone and the us I still see. I'm walking through memories like rooms in the dark, tripping on ruins and fanning a spark. I'm not alone, but I'm empty inside, with every ghost of you hitching a ride. The radio plays that song from the coast, the one where you dance and the one I love most. Now it's just static, a frequency blur, a sharp-edged reminder of how happy we were. I talk to the silence like you're in the room. I'm watering flowers that won't ever bloom. It's a beautiful torture, a sweet tasting lie, to keep you alive when you said your goodbye. Are you haunting me, or am I haunting myself? Like a dusty old photo left on a shelf. I'm scared if I move, or if I let it go, I'll lose the only version of you that I know. I'm haunted by versions of who we should be, by the you that is gone and the us I still see. I'm walking through memories like rooms in the dark, tripping on ruins and fanning a spark. I'm not alone, but I'm empty inside, with every ghost of you hitching a ride. There's a ghost in the kitchen, there's a ghost in the car. I can't seem to find where the real people are. Just you and me in a memory, still haunting, still here. Every ghost of you. I'm sitting in the hallway where the light begins to bend, tracing outlines of of a story that I thought would never end. There's a coffee stain on the table from a Tuesday in July, back when we had all the answers, back before the long goodbye. Now I'm reaching for your hand, but I only find the air. I look into the mirror, but you aren't standing there. Every photograph is bleeding in white, like a candle losing battle with the night. I'm terrified of waking up and not knowing the shade of your eyes, or the way your voice sounded before the goodbyes. Oh, I'm holding on to ghosts, but they're slipping through my sleeves, like the gold and the copper of the dying autumn leaves. The edges of your smile are starting to fray. I'm losing a little more of us every single day. It's a quiet kind of heartbreak, a slow and hollow blue, watching the world turn into fading memories of you. I walk past the park where we carve names into the bark, but the rain has smoothed the wood and the sun has left it dark. I try to hum my song, but I've forgotten half the notes. Now we're just a pair of ships in a sea of anecdotes. I'm memorizing shadows, I'm clinging to the scent of the lavender and cedar, wondering where the magic went. Is there a place where the lost things go, a valley where the forgotten rivers flow? Because I'd walk 1,000 miles just to see you clear again, and feel the sharpest sting instead of this dulling hollow end. Oh, I'm holding on to ghosts, but they're slipping through my sleeves, like the gold and the copper of the dying autumn leaves. The edges of your smile are starting to fray. I'm losing a little more of us every single day. It's a quiet kind of heartbreak, a slow and hollow blue, watching the world turn into fading memories. Fading like a radio station when you drive too far away. Fading, I'm begging the colors of you to stay, but the gray is moving in, and I don't know where you end and where I begin. Just a shadow of a memory. I'm staring at the wallpaper, the one we picked in June before the year turned bitter and the flowers died too soon. The sunlight hits the floorboards in the spot where you would stand. Now it's just a patch of gold where I can't reach your hand. I've memorized the cracks, I've counted every grain of wood. I'd scream your name to bring you back if I only thought I could. But the oxygen feels heavy, like it's turning into stone, and the hardest part of us is becoming just alone. I'm a prisoner of habit in a house that's lost its soul, trying to find the pieces of a heart that used to be whole. Now it's just four walls and a ceiling made of lead, and the ghost of every single word that we never should have said. The hallway is a canyon, the bedroom is a tomb, and your absence is the only thing that's filling up the room. I'm screaming in the silence till my chest begins to burn. But these four walls are all I have, and they don't give a return. The clock upon the mantle has forgotten how to chime, like it's given up on trying to keep track of all this time. I see a coat still hanging by the lock upon the door, a fabric shell of someone who doesn't live here anymore. I try to make a sound to break the spell of this regret, but the quiet is a liquid and I'm drowning in it. If these walls could talk, they tell me I'm a fool for thinking love was something that followed any rule. Oh, they whisper how you packed your bags and walked into the grave, leaving nothing but the echoes of the things you couldn't say. Yeah, it's just four walls and a ceiling made of lead, and the ghost of every single word that we never should have said. The hallway is a canyon, the bedroom is a tomb, and your absence is the only thing that's filling up the room. I'm screaming in the silence till my chest begins to burn. But these four walls are all I have, and they don't give a return. No voice in the kitchen, no footsteps on the stairs, just the cold, empty weight of these unoccupied chairs. Four walls, no voice, just me and the choice to stay here in the quiet. I'm walking through the grocery store, staring at the floor, avoiding every aisle where we used to shop before. I see a bottle of your wine, and I quickly turn away. I'm getting good at hiding from the ghost of yesterday. I haven't checked the mirror in at least a week or two, because I'm scared to see the person who is still in love with you. I'm building up these fortress walls, I'm locking every gate, trying to outrun a feeling that has grown into a weight. They say you have to face it if you ever want to heal, but I'd rather be a statue than acknowledge what I feel. I'm cutting off the signal, I'm pulling out the wire, trying to find some water for this slow and steady fire. I'm ghosting my own heart, I'm leaving it on red, I'm ignoring every single word skin that I am living in. It's a quiet disappearing, a slow and silent part of learning how to survive by ghosting my own heart. I saw your name in a headline or a font that looked the same, and for a second I forgot how to even breathe your name. I felt the panic rising like a tide against the shore, so I pushed it back down deeper like I've done 1,000 times before. I'm a master of distraction, a king of looking busy, but the emptiness inside me makes the world feel cold and dizzy. I'm pretending that I'm moving, that I'm finally moving on, by acting like the version of me that loved you's just gone. But you can't run from the rhythm of a beat that's in your chest. You can't find any silence when the sorrow doesn't rest. I'm trying to go invisible to fade into the gray, but my heart is a loud reminder that you're still a world away. I'm ghosting my own heart. I'm leaving it on red. I'm ignoring every single word the hollow part has said. I won't answer the knocking, I won't let the memories in. I'm a stranger to the lonely skin that I am living in. It's a quiet disappearing, a slow and silent part of learning how to survive by ghosting my own heart. No notifications, no missed calls from the soul, just a wide and open desert where I used to be whole. I'm still here, but I'm not home. I'm just the ghost of a heart, learning how to be alone. There's a crack in the driveway where the concrete gave in. That's where the toughest little things begin. No sun in the shadows, no rain for a week, but I see a sliver of a green-colored street. You called it a nuisance, you called it a mess, something a poison, I must confess. But now that you're gone and the garden is dry, it's the only thing living under the sky. It doesn't need much to survive in the grid. It doesn't ask why or when to quit. It's ugly and honest, it's stubborn and low, just like the love that I can't let go. I'm just a gravel weed pushed through the stone, trying to bloom in a world on my own. I'm rooted in places where nothing should grow, in the dirt and the dust that you left long ago. You walked all over what I tried to start. Now there's a wildflower breaking my heart. Yeah, I'm surviving on what you let bleed. just a forgotten broken gravel weed. I watched you drive off, kicking up the gray sand, with a heart like a desert and shaking hands. I thought I would wither, I thought I would die without the reflection of light in your eye. But the world keeps on spinning, the tires keep humming, and I'm still right here seeing winter coming. I've learned how to thrive on the scraps of the past, on a love that was never intended to last. You can't kill a thing that's been raised in the dark. Let's learn how to live on a single cold spark. Go ahead and ignore me, go ahead and move on. I'll still be right here when the pavement is gone. I'm just a gravel weed, pushed through the stone, trying to bloom in a world on my own. I'm rooted in places where nothing should grow, in the dirt and the dust that you left long ago. You walked all over what I tried to start. Now there's a wildflower breaking my heart. Yeah, I'm surviving on what you let bleed, just a forgotten broken gravel weed, sticking to the edges, finding my way through the cracks. You can't pull me out. No, you can't pull me out. I'm just a weed in the gravel, still here. Yeah. I'm staring at the ceiling where the shadows start to bleed, trying to find a harvest in a handful of dead seed. I've checked the mailbox every hour, I've checked the empty hall, waiting for a whisper or a ghost of a phone call. They say that hidden rock bottom is a place where you can build, but I'm just digging deeper in the holes that you once filled. The ink is running dry on every prayer I try to write. I'm just a moth who's given up on looking for the light. I used to keep a candle in the window for your soul, but the wax has turned to ice and I've lost all my control. There's no maybe left to lean on, no someday in my sight, just the heavy hollow rhythm of a never-ending night. Now I'm hopelessly hopeless, and it's quiet in my chest. I finally stopped running, I finally stopped the quest. I'm not looking for a reason, I'm not looking for a sign. I'm just sitting with the wreckage of a life that isn't mine. It's a different kind of lonely when you let the fire go, and you settle for the silence of the falling winter snow. No more wishing, no more waiting, no more us to save. I'm just hopelessly hopeless, dancing on the grave, dancing on the grave. The world keeps moving forward, I can hear it through the glass, watching happy strangers as the seasons start to pass. They've got stars inside their eyes and they got maps inside their hands, while I'm a broken compass in a desert of soul sands. I try to be the fighter. I tried to be the one who could hold the sky together till the rising of the sun. But the sky is far too heavy and my arms are far too weak, and I've run out of the words that I'm supposed to speak. Is it giving up, or is it just giving in to the realization that I'm never gonna win? There's a comfort in the nothing, there's a mercy in the dark, when you finally stop searching for a long extinguished spark. Hopeless, and it's quiet in my chest. I finally stopped running, I finally stopped the quest. I'm not looking for a reason, I'm not looking for a sign. I'm just sitting with the wreckage of a life that isn't mine. It's a different kind of lonely when you let the fire go, when you settle for the silence of the falling winter snow. No more wishing, no more waiting, no more us to save. I'm just hopelessly hopeless, dancing in the grave, dancing on the page. No more hope, no more pain, just a steady cold rhythm of the rain. I'm letting it go, I'm letting it be. Hopelessly hopeless, finally free. Free. Porch light is flickering, losing the fight against the heavy, unyielding weight of the night. I'm sitting in the kitchen where we used to dance, looking for the remains of a ghost of a chance. The paint is all peeling, the windows are thin, and I can't tell where us ends and lonely begins. Every promise we whispered is a grain on the floor, swept in the corners, ignored by the door. We built a cathedral out of shifting sand. I thought I could hold it with just my two hands, but the wind started blowing, the tide started high, and I watched our forever just crumble and dry. Now everything we were is turning into dust, a handful of salt and a mountain of rust. I'm breathing in the pieces of a life we once knew, choking on the ashes of me and of you. You can't hold a shadow, you can't catch the wind, and you can't fix a heart where the damage has been. I'm watching our kingdom go gray in the gust, turning in the dust, just turning in the dust, just turning in the dust. Your signature's fading on the back of the check. I'm wearing your absence like a stone around my neck. The frames on the mantle are empty and white, a literal map of the way that we died. It's not a big explosion, it's not a loud sound, it's just a slow quiet of hitting the ground. It's the disintegration of the how and the why, under the weight of a long slow goodbye. If I sweep up the mess, will I sweep you away? Is there anything solid that's begging to stay, or is memory just the smoke that we try to define before it dissolves on the horizon line. Now everything we were is turning into dust, a handful of salt and a mountain of rust. I'm breathing in the pieces of a life we once knew, choking on the ashes of me and of you. You can't hold a shadow, you can't catch the wind, and you can't fix a heart where the damage is pinned. I'm watching our kingdom go gray in the dust, turning into dust, just turning into dust, just turning into dust. Slip through my fingers, blow through the trees. I'm down on my spirit, I'm down on my knees. Nothing to hold, nothing to trust. It's all just dust. The suitcase is sitting by the front door frame, like a loaded gun pointed at my name. You're checking your watch, you're checking the time, while I'm checking my chest for a reason or rhyme. Don't tell me you're sorry, don't tell me it's hard, when you've already dealt every card in the yard. I see the goodbye written back in your eyes, so don't feed me hope in a suit of disguise. I know the ending, I've seen this film before, the slow motion walk to the click of the door. If you're gonna leave me out here in the cold, don't let the story be slowly untold. If you're gonna leave me, then leave me tonight. Don't leave me broken in the fading light. Don't give me a maybe or a someday to hold. Don't leave the story forever untold. Just make it final, let the damage be deep. If you're gonna hurt me, let the sorrow sweep. You're using that voice, the one that's so kind, while you're erasing the life that we're leaving behind. Every I love you is a ghost in the room, and this comfort you're offering feels more like a tomb. The longer you linger, the deeper the pain. I'm watching the colors of everything drain. Stop trying to soften the edge of the fall, just tear down the pictures, the memories, the wall. Don't walk away slowly, don't look back at me. Don't offer a friendship to try and feel free. I'd rather be shattered, I'd rather be gone, than to wait for a sorry that drags until dawn. So if you're gonna leave me, then leave me tonight. Don't leave me broken in the fading light. Don't give me a maybe or a someday to hold. Don't leave the story forever untold. Just make it final, let the damage be deep. If you're gonna hurt me, let the sorrow sweep. Don't let it linger, don't let it ache. Just give me the quiet I need to take. And this fast, just get it over with. And this fast. I'm standing on the gravel where the driveway meets the road, looking at the heavy sky, carrying the load. They say you're in a better place, somewhere past the stars, but it feels a million miles away from where we parked our cars. I found your old tobacco tin, your keys are on the hook, and I'm scared to turn the pages of the life that we both took. The clouds are moving heavy like they're bruised and turning blue, and I'm just a lonely silhouette reaching out for you. Are you sitting on a silver lining, watching how I fall? Can you hear me when I whisper to the shadows in the hall? If there's a window in the heavens, if there's a crack inside the light, then maybe you can see the mess I'm making of the night. Wind has blown away. Are you leaning over the railing of a golden quiet street, watching all the bittersweet and the people that we meet? I hope the view is beautiful, I hope the air is clear, but God, is getting harder just to breathe down here. Tell me, do you look down on us, or have you finally found a way to let us go? The garden's overgrown now, the weeds are waist high deep. I'm failing at the promises I told you I would keep. The porch swing's got a rhythm like a heartbeat out of time, and every mountain that we talked about is one I cannot climb. I wonder if you're laughing at the way I burn the toast, or if you're just a passenger, a quiet, gentle ghost. Is it peaceful where you're resting? Is it hollow? Is it wide? Does it hurt to see the empty space you left on this side? Sometimes I think I see you in the shifting of the grain, or hear your whistle blowing in the rhythm of the rain. But then the sun comes peeking through and washes out the gray, and I realize you're 1,000 years and a heartbeat away. Do you look down on us and wish that have you finally found a way to let us go? Just a look, give me a sign in the clouds. I'm still here, and the silence is loud. Are you looking down? Are you looking down on me? Watch that little green light flicker and go gray. The last digital bridge I had just crumbled away. I used to check your status like a prayer at night, just to know you were breathing by the glow of the light. But I blocked the feed and I've muted the pain. Now I'm standing in a room where it's starting to rain. No notifications, no pings on the glass, just the sound of the minutes as they heavily pass. The Wi-Fi is strong, but I've never felt more disconnected. Like a satellite drifting unwanted, unexpected. I'm staring at a screen that's as black as a stone, learning the difference between away and alone. Now I'm offline and alone in the dark of the house, with the ghost of your click and the ghost of your mouse. I've disconnected the wires that led me to you, but I don't know what these empty hands are supposed to do. I'm logged out of the life that we used to share, reaching for a signal that's no longer there. Yeah, it's a high-speed world, but I'm moving so slow, offline and alone with nowhere to go. I walked to the kitchen and I didn't take my phone. I sat at the table and I felt every bone. The silence isn't digital, it's heavy and real. It doesn't care about the things I'm trying not to feel. I remember the nights we would text from the next room. Now the distance between us is a quiet, vast tomb. I've cleared the history and I've emptied the bin, but I can't find the place where the new days begin. There's no frequently asked questions for a heart that's in tune, no troubleshooting guide for the loss of you. I've refreshed the page 1,000 times today, but the screen stays empty and you're still miles away. Disconnected the wires that led me to you, but I don't know what these empty hands are supposed to do. I'm logged out of the life that we used to share, reaching for a signal that's no longer there. Yeah, it's a high-speed world, but I'm moving so slow, offline and alone with nowhere to go. Connection lost, server not found, just my own 2 feet on the cold hard ground. I'm putting the devices in a drawer by the bed and trying to quiet the static in my head. No bars, no signal, just me offline. and finally alone. I noticed it first in the way that you laughed, like a cold little wind through a window pane draft. It wasn't a storm, it wasn't a fire, just a slow, steady leak in the wheels of desire. You started to look past my shoulder at night, searching for something just out of my sight. And the I love yous changed from a spark to a chore, like a ghost of a sound through a closing door. It's easy to fix what is shattered and loud, but how do you catch a dissolving cloud? We weren't an explosion, we weren't a crash, we were just wood turning slowly to ash. You're leaving me pretty, you're leaving me slow, taking the parts that I didn't yet know. It's a long distance fade, it's a beautiful blur, till I'm looking at you and I'm not even sure if you're really there or just counting the days, lost in the drift of a soft purple haze. I'm dying in inches, I'm losing the light pretty slowly into the night. The pictures are still in their frames on the shelf, but I'm sleeping alone while I talk to myself. You're still in the kitchen, you're still in the car, but I can't reach the place where you actually are. It's the kindness that kills me, the how was your day, while your heart is already a lifetime away. You're being so gentle while you're tearing the seams, leaving me nothing but half-broken dreams. I'd rather you hate me, I'd rather you scream than to float through the wake of this dying dream. Just give me the ending, just give me the sting, instead of the weight of this lingering thing. Yeah, you're leaving me pretty, you're leaving me slow, taking the parts that I didn't yet know. It's a long distance fade, it's a beautiful blur, till I'm looking at you and I'm not even sure if you're really there or just counting the days, lost in the drift of a soft purple haze. I'm dying in inches, I'm losing the light pretty slowly into the night. One step back, one last call, watching the leaves as they start to fall. No sudden moves, no bitter goodbyes, just a slow motion fading of the light in your eyes, pretty slowly, so slowly. I watched a wildflower push through the cracks of the street, just to get crushed by the rhythm of passing feet. There's a sunset bleeding gold over the hospital wing, while a mother in the garden is learning how to sing. For the child she can't hold, for the life that moved on. It's a terrifying mercy, the way we greet the dawn. I'm sitting on the porch where we used to drink wine, looking at the stars and trying to make them align. There's a diamond in the wreckage, a silver in the gray, a reason to breathe in the middle of decay. It's a cruel kind of magic, a bittersweet swirl, to be so broken-hearted in such a bright world. It's a sad and beautiful world we're living in, where the end of the story is where we begin. There's a prayer in the static and a ghost in the light, a million tiny fires burning holes through the night. My heart is a canyon echoing with you, stunned by the black and the gold and the blue. It's heavy to hold, but I'm not gonna hurl my love for this sad and beautiful world. You left me on a Tuesday when the cherry trees bloomed. The scent of the spring filled the entire room. How can the earth be so reckless with its grace, when I'm looking for the ghost of a smile on your face? The rain tastes like salt, but it waters the grain. There's a strange kind of healing inside of the pain. We're all just a blink in a billion-year sky, learning how to live while we're learning to die. If the colors weren't vivid, the loss wouldn't ache. If the glass wasn't crystal, it wouldn't just break. The deeper the hollow, the more light it can take. And I'm wide awake, yeah, I'm wide awake. It's a sad and beautiful world we're living in, where the end of the story is where we begin. There's a prayer in the static and a ghost in the light, a million tiny fires burning holes through the night. My heart is a canyon echoing with you, stunned by the and the gold and the blue. It's heavy to hold, but I'm not gonna hurl my love for this sad and beautiful world. Look at the moon, tragic is magic. It's all that we have. This sad and beautiful world. I'm sitting in the corner where the lamplight meets the dark, watching shapes dance on the ceiling, looking for a spark. I reach out to the outline of your shoulder by the door, but my fingers meet the plaster and they fall down to the floor. I've started talking to the corners, asking how you've been, but the drywall doesn't answer and the floorboards just cave in. I'm a master of the maybe, a king of what if dreams, living in the stitches of these unraveling seams. I'm waiting for a whisper, a sigh, or just a moan, but the house is just a hollow shell of wood and dust and bone. Oh, I'm screaming at the silence, but the shadows don't speak. They just watch the tears rolling down my burning cheek. They look just like your profile, they move just like your grace, but they're just a trick of lonely light inside this empty space. I'm begging for a reason, a word to leak through the wall, but shadows, they just watch you fall. The sun comes up like a stranger, cold and sharp and white, washing out the silhouettes that kept me company through the night. Now the room is flat and lonely, no more figures on the rug, just the weight of an absence that's tighter than a hug. I try to find your echo in the rattling of the vent, but I'm just chasing ghosts of money that's already been spent. If silence is a language, then I'm fluent in the pain. I'm interpreting the patterns of the teardrops and the rain. I give up all the music, the thunder and the noise, just to hear the broken gravel of your soft and steady voice. Yeah, I'm screaming at the silence, but the shadows don't speak. They just watch the tears rolling down my burning cheek. They look just like your profile, they move just like your grace, but they're just a trick of lonely light inside this empty space. I'm begging for a reason, a word to leak through the wall, but shadows, they just watch you fall. Yeah, they don't say I'm sorry, they don't say goodbye, they just stretch across the floor while I sit here and cry. The sun is getting higher, the darkness is weak, and I'm still here waiting, but shadows don't speak. I still set the table for two, then catch my breath when I see it's just me. The kettle screams in the kitchen, but it's the silence that's deafening. I found your ring in the velvet tray, a promise that didn't know how to stay. Now I'm just a ghost in this empty hall, waiting for a shadow to lean against the wall. Now I'm dancing with the shadows of you, chasing a heartbeat I know isn't true. The scent of your jacket is fading to gray, like the words that we both were too stubborn to say. I'm reaching for hands that have already let go, living in a movie that's ended the show. The hardest part of losing you is living with the shadows of what we didn't do. Your side of the bed is a cold open sea, and I'm just a sailor who's lost all his light. I see your silhouette dance on the screen of a phone that's been silent for 31 nights. I try to forget the way that you laugh, but the memory's a blade with a jagged glass shaft. Every corner I turn, every door that I close is a reminder of where your ghost goes. They say time is a healer, but time is a thief. It steals all the joy and it leaves all the grief. I'd rather have the pain than the nothing at all, because nothing is the sound of you not coming home. The shadows of you, chasing a heartbeat I know isn't true. The scent of your jacket is fading to gray, like the words that we both were too stubborn to say. I'm reaching for hands that have already let go, living in a movie that's ended the show. The hardest part of losing you is living with the shadows of what we didn't do. Shadows on the ceiling, shadows on the floor. I don't wanna be alone anymore, but the shadows are all I have left of you. Yeah, the shadows are all I have left. I've been locking all the windows, I've been bolting every door, but I hear the heavy pacing underneath the kitchen floor. It's the memory of us, but it's grown a jagged set of teeth, and it's clawing at the surface of the life I'm underneath. You left me with a shadow that's too big for me to cage, a wild restless anger and a quiet hollow rage. I try to name it sorrow, I try to call it grief, but it's a monster in the garden and it's stolen every leaf. It feeds on the letters that I haven't burned yet. It drinks from the well of my deepest regret. It's got your eyes, but they're cold as a stone, and it hates the fact that I'm standing alone. Oh, I'm locked in a struggle with the beast you left behind in the dark. Sometimes it's a whisper, sometimes it's a roar, sometimes it's just a silence that I can't take anymore. It tells me that I'm nothing without your hand in mine. It twists every memory until it's a vine. It chokes out the future and poisons the past. I'm tired of wondering how long I can last. In the ring with the phantom, in the ring with the lie, watching the best parts of me start to wither and die. Is it you, is it me, is it just the way it goes when a garden of roses gets buried in snow? I'm bruised and I'm bloody, I'm down on one knee. Will this animal ever let go of me? Lay down, just lay down. I can't fight it tonight. It's part of me now. The hunger, the ache, the beast is all that's left of you. I've started sketching outlines of the space you used to fill, learning how to keep my shaking hands completely still. I've memorized the rhythm of the silence in the hall, and the way the moonlight hits the empty picture on the wall. They say that practice makes you perfect. Well, I'm practicing the grief of a summer that was golden and a love that was too brief. I'm studying the architecture of a fallen house, watching every memory turn quiet as a mouse. I'm a student of the exit, I'm a master of the ache. I've learned 1,000 different ways a human heart can break. It's a gallery of shadows, it's a symphony of blue, and I'm finally perfecting the art of losing you. It's the art of losing you. The colors bled to gray. It's the masterpiece of everything you took with you today. A stroke of bitter lonely, a wash of cold regret. The most beautiful disaster that I haven't finished yet. I'm painting with the teardrops, I'm sculpting out the pain, trying to find a meaning in the wreckage and the rain. It's a long and lonely season, but I'll see it through, perfecting the art of losing you. certain kind of beauty in the way a fever breaks, in the jagged little patterns that a shattered mirror makes. I'm learning how to breathe without your scent upon my skin, how to bar the door and never let the what ifs in. I've curated the stories and I framed the last goodbye, hung them in a hallway where the light goes out to die. It takes a steady hand to draw a life that's torn apart, and I'm giving every piece of me to this lonely work of art. Is it really a creation if it leaves me feeling cold? Is it really worth the story if the story's getting old? But I'll keep on adding layers, yeah, I'll keep on adding lines until the ghost of what we were is all that ever shines. It's the art of losing you, the colors bled to gray. It's the masterpiece of everything you took with you today. A stroke of bitter lonely, a wash of cold regret, the most beautiful disaster that I haven't finished yet. I'm painting with the teardrops, I'm sculpting out the pain, trying to find a meaning in the wreckage and the rain. It's a long and lonely season, but I'll see it through, perfecting the art of losing you. Just a little more shadow, just a little more blue. I'm almost finished with the thought of you. The canvas is heavy, the gallery is closed. The art of losing you. I finally reached the edge of the heavy pines, where the tangled brush and the ivy entwines. I've been hiking through the dark of the used to be, with a heavy pack of what you meant to me. The branches clawed at my skin like a sharp regret at every place where our lives haven't parted yet. But the forest is thinning, the air is getting cold, and I'm stepping out of the stories we told. My boots are caked in the mud of our last fight, but I see a patch of a pale silver light. It's wide and it's open, it's brutally bare, and I realize that you are waiting there. I made it to the clearing, the middle of the end, where I don't have a lover and I don't have a friend, just a circle of grass and a sky full of gray, where the ghost of your laughter finally blows away. It's peaceful and it's lonely, it's hollow and it's deep. This is the promise that I couldn't keep. I'm standing in the open with nothing left to do but face the quiet morning in the clearing without you. There's no place left for a memory to hide, no thicket of dreams where I can slip inside. The sun is too honest on this level ground, piece of the love that I drowned. I thought the shade was a safety, a place to belong, but I was just lost in the woods for too long. Now the map is all blank and the compass is still, and I'm shivering hard from the weight of the chill. They say the light is a gift, but it feels like a blade cutting through the comfort of the mess that we made. I'm exposed to the wind, I'm a target for the rain, but I'm finally out of the maze of our pain. Finally blows away. It's peaceful and it's lonely, it's hollow and it's deep. This is the promise that I couldn't keep. I'm standing in the open with nothing left to do but face the quiet morning in the clearing without you. No more shadows, no more trees, just the sound of my breath and the shaking my knees. I'm out of the woods, I'm into the blue, in the clearing without you. Without you. I still walk on the right side of the sidewalk, leaving a gap where your hand used to be. I find myself mid-sentence, starting to talk. Then I realize there's no one listening to me. I bought the brand of tea that only you liked. It's sitting on the shelf, gathering the dust. Just a bitter reminder of a life we once hiked, and the way that the iron eventually turns to rust. The house is exactly the way that we left it. The pictures are straight, the carpet is clean, but there's a heavy hum in the air. I can't deflect it, a haunting vibration of everything we could have been. Oh, the space you left is wider than the ocean. It's a hollow in my chest that never seems to fill. I'm a stationary heart in a world of constant motion, waiting for a ghost to walk across the sill. It's a dent in the pillow, it's the quiet in the hall, it's the echo of your name against the kitchen wall. I'm learning how to breathe, but I'm losing the theft of trying to survive in the space you left. I saw your sister passed her at the grocery store today. She looked at me with pity and I looked at the floor. She asked me how I'm doing, but what is there to say when fine is just a lie I've used 1,000 times before. I went to delete your number from my phone, but my thumb hovered over the screen like a blade. I'm terrified of being truly alone in this fortress of silence that we accidentally made. They say less is more, but they're wrong about this. Less is just lonely, less is the abyss. I trade every sunrise and every blue sky to have that empty space filled by a messy hello or a lie. Is wider than the ocean. It's a hollow in my chest that never seems to fill. I'm a stationary heart in a world of constant motion, waiting for a ghost to walk across the sill. It's the dent in the pillow, it's the quiet in the hall, it's the echo of your name against the kitchen wall. I'm learning how to breathe, but I'm losing the theft of trying to survive in the space you left. It's so quiet now, so much room to break, so much room for the memories to wake. I'm just a silhouette in an empty frame, living in the space that still whispers your name. Curses blinking like a pulse against the way. I've been staring at the screen for half the night. I typed, I hope you're happy, then I hit delete. Because the truth is I still taste the bitter in the sweet. I wrote about the garden and how the lilies finally bloom, the ones we planted right before the winter had its doom. But you weren't here to see them, and you weren't here to care. I'm just shouting secrets at a screen that's mostly glare. I got a folder full of things I'll never say, a cemetery of words that I was too late to convey. Letters, a bridge that I'm too scared to cross, a digital inventory of everything I've lost. It's just another unsent draft, a letter to a ghost. The things I wanna tell you are the things I fear the most. I'm screaming in the typeface, I'm crying in the font, but send is the only button that I know I shouldn't want. So I'll save it to the cloud, let it float among the stars. Just another broken message from a heart behind the bars of an unsent draft. I detailed every moment that I should have held you tight. I apologize for every time I walked away from the light. I told you how the coffee tastes like dust without you here, and how I still check the driveway every time a car draws near. Oh, I poured my soul into a paragraph, a river of regret, hoping if I wrote it down I might eventually forget. But the two-line is a vacuum and your name is like a sting, so I keep it in the shadows where the silence is the king. button, would you even read the lines? Or would you see my name and see the warning signs? Is it better to be silent and let the memory fade, or to show you all the wreckage that this lonely heart has made? It's just another unsent draft, a letter to a ghost. The things I wanna tell you are the things I fear the most. I'm screaming in the typeface, I'm crying in the fire. The send is the only button that I know I shouldn't want, so I'll save it to the cloud, let it float among the stars. Just another broken message from a heart behind the bars of an unsent draft. Select all, backspace. The screen is empty now. I guess some things are meant for saying. I guess some hearts are meant for staying. Close the window, turn off the light. Good night, my unsent draft. Good night. The coffee's still sitting in your favorite chip mug, near the spot on the rug where we used to just hug. But the house has a way of absorbing the sound of a love that was lost before it was found. You didn't pack bags and you didn't make a scene. You just slipped through the cracks of the spaces between. No slamming of doors, no tears on your face, just a slow motion vanishing out of this place. The air is still vibrating with the things we didn't say, like a debt that grows larger with every passing day. I'm reading the silence like a letter in the dark, searching for a flame in a cold and empty spark. Now I'm drowning in the weight of the unspoken goodbyes, and the I love you hidden in the back of your eyes, and the stay with me swallowed by pride I couldn't break, and the I'm sorry that arrived just a second too late. It's a different kind of haunting when there's no final word, just a ghost of a sentence that will never be heard. I'm living in the almost, I'm dying in the white, wrapped in the echoes of an unspoken goodbye. I see you in the grocery store, 3 hours away, and my throat starts to tighten with the things I should say. But the distance is miles, though it's only 10 feet, and we pass like two strangers on a wintry street. We're masters of nodding, we're experts at fine, while we're bleeding out slowly on a boundary line. It's the loudest of quiet, it's the sharpest of stings, to leave all the meaning in the middle of things. Is there a place where the words go to rest, the ones that got tangled and stuck in my chest? Are they floating in the ether, are they waiting in the rain, or are they just fuel for this permanent pain? song that's left unsung. I'm still waiting for the period at the end of the line. But the silence is yours, and the silence is mine. I'm tracing the patterns of the lilies on the wall, the ones we chose together when we thought we had it all. There's a tear behind the curtain where the sunlight used to spill. Now it's just a faded yellow, frozen gray, and still I remember how we left here with brushes in our hands, painting over heartaches and making future plans. But the pain is starting to bubble and the glue is giving way, just like every promise that you made but couldn't stay. I'm leaning my forehead against the cold plaster, trying to slow down a heart moving faster than the time it took for you to walk out that door and turn our forever into not anymore. Oh, I'm living in a house of wallpaper memories, stuck in the static of our old melodies. I see your silhouette in every shadow, every line, a beautiful haunting of a life that was mine. The flowers are peeling, the colors are blue. I'm just a ghost haunting wallpaper memories of you. There's a smudge near the light switch from the ink upon your skin, a tiny little blemish where your story would begin. I can't bring myself to scrub it, I can't wash the past away, because it's the only part of us that decided it would stay. People tell me strip the room, start over, paint it white, but I'm terrified of losing what I see in the middle of the night. Is there a layer underneath where we're still okay? Before the paper started curling and the edges turned to gray, I'd peel back every second, I'd tear down every year, just to find the version of us before the first tear. The colors are blue. I'm just a ghost haunting wallpaper memories of you. One more strip is falling, exposing the hollow, a path of regret that I'm forced to follow. Wallpaper memories, tattered and I'm still waiting for you to come back in, but the walls are bare now. tears gone cold on your side of the bed, and I'm replaying every last word that you said. The silence is heavy, it's haunting the hall. I'm still waiting for shadows to move on the wall. I reach for your hand, but I touch empty air. Just a ghost of a feeling that used to be there. The clock on the mantle is ticking so loud, like a heartbeat that's lost in a gathering cloud. I'm breathing in circles, I'm closing my eyes just to see you again in a world of disguise. Now I'm catching whispers in the night, chasing the embers of a faded light. You're the secret I keep when the city goes still, a hole in my heart that I never can fill. I'm calling your name to a ceiling of gray, watching the best of us wither away in the hollow, the lonely, the lack of the light. I'm left with nothing but whispers in the night. Your coat's on the hook where you left it in June. Now the winter is coming, and it's coming too soon. I haven't moved it, I can't let it go. It still smells like the secrets that only we know. Funny how memories turn into glass. They cut when you hold them, they break when they pass. Did I love you too quiet? Did I hold you too tight? Did we lose our direction in the middle of flight? Now the forever we promised is a debt I can't pay, and I'm just a witness to the fading of us today. Whispers in the night, chasing the embers of a faded light. You're the secret I keep when the city goes still, a hole in my heart that I never can fill. I'm calling your name to a ceiling of gray, watching the best of us wither away in the hollow, the lonely, the lack of the light. I'm left with nothing but whispers in the dark. Just a spark in the dark. I'm still listening, but the room is so quiet, so quiet, so quiet.